Welcome back to another Film Geek movie review, and today, guys, I have a big one because today is Cocaine Bear Day. I have been looking forward to this movie ever since it was announced. The moment I heard that they were making a movie based off of Cocaine Bear, boy, I have been stoked. So what is the movie version of Cocaine Bear? Well, simple enough. A drug dealer is flying and throws a bunch of cocaine out of his plane into the forest. Bear eats cocaine and goes on a killing rampage. This movie looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, it is based off of true events. However, the true events of Cocaine Bear are a lot less dramatic and deadly. The way the story goes is, yes, the drug dealer threw the cocaine out of the airplane, and the bear did eat the cocaine, but the bear was found dead next to the cocaine. When authorities showed up and discovered the cocaine, good old Cocaine Bear was dead and gone by then. But Cocaine Bear's story does not end there. Oh no! Country music legend Waylon Jennings then purchased the bear's body and had him taxidermied, and then he had possession of Cocaine Bear up till his death here recently. So guess what? The story of Cocaine Bear, the real Cocaine Bear, still does not end there. A local tourist attraction ended up buying Cocaine Bear. So now you can go see Cocaine Bear. I can't remember where this tourist attraction is, But the good news is that YouTuber Jacob the Carpetbagger, who I will link this video below, has discovered the real location and resting ground of the original Cocaine Bear. So if you want to go pay tribute to the original trendsetter of a bear taking way too much cocaine, you can. But it is time for me to get out there and check this movie out because, guys, I am stoked. This movie is directed by Elizabeth Banks. It is also starring Ray Liotta. This is in his final role, and I can't wait to see this movie because I love a good creature feature and I love a good horror comedy, and this movie looks like it's going to deliver in all of the categories. So it's time for me to stop yammering and get out the door because it's time to go see Cocaine Bear. Welcome back. And you know what, man? This movie was everything I hoped for and more. I had an absolutely phenomenal time at this film. Alright, as I like to do, I'm going to start things off with the negatives, and then I'm going to move into the positives to end things on the ever-important high note. Okay, the one negative, and honestly, it's not even really a negative, it's just a negative for just the normal crowd, I believe, that this film is very gory and very violent. If you are not someone who can handle blood and guts and gore, this may not be the movie for you. May I suggest something in the PG realm this weekend? This is a balls to the wall murder fest. I mean, wow, there is a lot of kills, there is a lot of blood, there is a lot of guts. Like I said, for some of you, this is not a negative, but for some of you, this might be something that kind of turns you off a little bit. This film is 110% R-rated. This is a hard R. You have got lots of guts and blood blood and lots of F-bombs. So if these are things that you just cannot handle, I don't know if, Cocaine Bear is necessarily for you. But I mean, come on. If you're expecting something PG-13 made by Disney and it's called Cocaine Bear, I don't know, man. Something might be more wrong with you. Alright, so that is it when it comes to the negatives of this film. Like I said, I don't really consider those negatives. That's just something to say that this film was god-awful, bloody, and violent. I actually would put that into a positive. In fact, I am going to put this into a positive. This movie is god-awful, violent, and bloody, and thumbs up for that. This is a balls-to-the-wall murder fest. People getting arms and legs ripped off, getting their heads eaten, falling out of ambulances. I'm telling you, if there is a kill method, this movie finds a way to pull it off. This freaking bear just tears through people like they are butter. I loved it. I had so much fun with this movie. Nobody is safe. Everyone is on the menu for old Cocaine Bear. So, the special effects in this movie are a blend of CGI and practical effects. So, the bear itself, of course, I do not think they used a real bear at any moment in this movie, but the CGI was pretty good. I think the bear looked pretty solid. Some tricks that they used, a lot of the time the bear was at a distance. When the bear was up close, it was a lot of really fast-paced kind of things, and then the moments where they did want to try to scare the hell out of you with this bloody bear, it was moved really slow, and they did a really good job of making the bear look pretty real. One of the little tricks they use is, of course, this bear is covered in cocaine and blood. So that really does help the animators not have to worry so much about having that nice fluffy fur texture, because it's going to be all sticky and bloody and cocaine-y. So it really worked well for the film. The practical effects in this movie are also solid. Like I said, there's a lot of limbs being thrown off and a lot of actually kind of creative kills in this movie. So it really delivers in all aspects when it comes to the special effects of this film. And also the acting, everybody does a great job. This is a B-movie level film, and the acting is definitely at that level, but it really should be. And what I wanted to actually say is the child actors in this film do an excellent job, but the big standout performance when it comes from the child actors is the young man in this movie. I don't know the actor's name, but he did a great job. He's not that old and had a really great comedic timing. He wasn't annoying. His jokes that he gave, his jokes that he told, he did kind of feel like he did understand what he was saying. It wasn't just a kid reading lines. It seemed more like a kid telling jokes, and he did a great job. And the young lady, she did a good job also. She's just not on screen as much as him, so you didn't get to see her character as much. But all in all, the child actors in this film are outstanding. There are tons of this guy who is in that thing kind of moments in this movie. You're going to see a lot of familiar faces from TV and B movies. So this movie is nothing but a love letter to the genre of B cinema. This film does not make fun of it. This isn't something like Sharknado or Two-Headed Shark or some of that BS that you see on the Sci-Fi Network. That stuff is made to look stupid. This is more of an homage to, the films that maybe they don't have a lot of money to work with and they do the best they possibly can. And that's what this film is. I don't think it really had a high budget, but it does look really good. So yeah, I have to say this is an extremely solid, fun film. The story in this movie is very sweet and simple. It does follow the keep it simple, stupid formula. This film is what it is. It is a complete and open book. It is about a bear high on cocaine slaughtering anybody and everyone in its way. And let me tell you guys, this movie delivers. So that's all I have for you. If you don't have anything to do this weekend, this is a fantastic movie to go see in theaters, because actually it looks really good. It looked really great up on the big screen. This is not a movie that looks cheap, and so it's not really something that you would you want to see on a streaming service. This is definitely a theatrically released film, and it looks really good, and it's something you should go out there and see. So that's the verdict, guys. Get out there, check out Cocaine Bear as soon as you possibly can in theaters, and of course, as I always say, make sure you just check out the movie. If you can't get out to the theater, check out it when it comes on a streaming service or something, because this is definitely a fun film, and if you're a fan of the genre, you are definitely going to want to see this thing. Okay, guys, well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and give me the old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.